A bizarre conspiracy theory has been bubbling up in the corners of the internet, suggesting that the popular soda Mountain Dew is a harbinger of major world events. Proponents of this theory allege that the company uses its new flavor releases and marketing campaigns as a form of predictive programming, dropping clues about significant incidents before they happen. This theory circulates on social media platforms where users point to supposed connections between the names and themes of Mountain Dew products and subsequent major events. The core of the conspiracy lies in the timing of the releases, which believers claim is too coincidental to be a mere chance. One of the most prominent examples cited by followers of the theory is the 2023 Maui wildfires. Believers point to the Maui Burst flavor of Mountain Dew as a form of predictive programming for the devastating fires. The theory is amplified by the fact that DEW is an acronym for Directed Energy Weapon, a technology some conspiracy theorists baselessly claim was the true cause of the fires. However, fact checking reveals this that the Maui flavor was first released in 2019, years before the tragic event. So, probably not great as a specific prediction. Another occurrence that's frequently mentioned by believers of this theory is the collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore. People who believe this connected the event to the release of the Mountain Dew Star Spangled Splash flavor, noting that Francis Scott Key was the author of the Star Spangled Banner. Users also claim the July 2024 CrowdStrike IT blackout is linked to the pitch black flavor of Mountain Dew because of the widespread computer outages it caused. Recently, the Lighten and Mango Rush flavors have all been related to the catastrophic floods in Texas. The origins of this particularly strange conspiracy theory are murky, but it looks like it's a phenomenon fueled by online communities that look for patterns and hidden messages in corporate branding related to current events. There is, of course, no evidence to suggest that PepsiCo or Mountain Dew is intentionally embedding predictions in its product releases. And there are many logical fallacies at play in this conspiracy theory, including confirmation bias. People are much more likely to notice hits and apparent connections while ignoring the numerous Mountain Dew flavor releases that have no correlation to any major effect. There is also the post hoc ergo propter hoc fallacy, which assumes that because one event followed another, the first event must have caused the second. It's also important to note that these predictions are vague. The connections are tenuous and rely on broad interpretations of flavor names and themes. But despite the lack of credible evidence, the Mountain Dew conspiracy people persist, and this is an example of modern folklore, showing how easily misinformation and speculation can spread in the digital age. To me, the Mountain Dew conspiracy theory seems like much ado about nothing.